Some call him Apocalypse. He was some kind of god. For thousands of years, he's been amassing mutants to take their powers. He always had 4 followers.
Like the 4 horsemen.
And that was a clip from X-Men Apocalypse, the latest offering of the X-Men franchise. And joining us to give his review of the film is WSJ film critic Joe Morgenstern. Welcome, Joe. Lovely to see you.
Lovely to almost see you.
That's right. Joe, you write in your review that you believe this may be the implosion of the franchise. It's apocalypse, if you will.
Well, that may be an overstatement, but it is certainly the implosion of Memorial Day weekend, which historically has been a weekend to look forward to in the movie business. This weekend is a very peculiar and dismaying one, not just for the Marvel entry, X-Men Apocalypse, but for Disney's Alice Through the Looking Glass. Mm. We have 2 allegedly major movies that are each in their own way, or in the same way, really, bitter disappointments.
So they've missed...
The same way being that they're overwhelmed by digital effects to the detriment of any trace of humanity in the films.
Oh, that is such a shame. And you did like the previous X-Men, Days of Future Past. What's missing from this one? They were both directed by Bryan Singer, correct?
That's the mystery. They were both directed by Bryan Singer from screenplays by Simon Kinberg. Everyone was enthusiastic about the previous one. It was full of intricate fun and time travel scrambles and President Nixon getting it and human elements and humor elements. Mm-hmm. This one is just dead in the water. I think it'll be a bitter disappointment to X-Men fans.
All right, well, that's one to skip. Now, you mentioned Alice Through the Looking Glass, and you say in your review that it sounds quite humorous, but is not actually all that funny.
There's no fun in it at all. I mean, the first laugh doesn't come until the first hour when the Red Queen shakes a kid's ant farm with tiny people trapped in it and says maliciously, "Earthquake."
That does sound pretty funny.
I laughed out loud for the first time. I heard myself laughing out loud and then thought, oh, that's what's been missing.
So this is the kind of film that is what? It's just missing the mark with the audience. You say Time himself makes an appearance here, but you don't like the time travel aspect of it, correct?
Well, it's not handled well. It's not original. There isn't an original element in it. And I guess what both films say is that it's very hard for studios to consistently knock them out of the park. You look at Disney's track record this year so far, and it's quite spectacular. Zootopia, The Jungle Book, Captain America, the Marvel film, were entertainments that were actually entertaining. And then this one comes along and you just go, ugh.
Right after Disney had these great hits, you're right, with Jungle Book, and now this one misses the mark. All right, Joe, 2 movies to miss this weekend. That's good to know.
It's sad to know, but there it is.
Yeah, more time at the barbecue, I guess. Thank you so much, Joe, for that.
Thank you, Tanya.